Are you looking for ways to improve your website? Well, check out our 10 plus tips on jewelry website boo-boos that hurt your Google visibility. Number one, a lot of jewelry websites like to sell jewelry, but they think they don't need a blog. That is a big boo-boo, big mistake. You need a blog because there are pages on your site that you won't necessarily be creating the content that you would normally put in a blog. Make sure you have a blog on your site, write content that is targeted for the keywords that are important for you, and make sure it's optimized. Two is actually optimization. Make sure you optimize your content for Google search engine. So if you have a WordPress website, the easiest thing you can do is download the Yoast SEO plugin. When you create content, make sure you take a look at the Yoast information, which shows you if the information is good or if you need help and improvement. Download Yoast SEO, it's free. Follow the instructions and the tips to make sure your content is optimized for better Google search results. Three, don't ignore your website speed. Make sure it is as fast as possible, not only for your web visitors, give them a great experience on your website, but also because Google is now using it as a major ranking factor. So if your site is slow, they will put your website ranking way down and a lot less people will find your website. Four, using content over and over throughout your site. I know creating content for your entire site is a lot of work. In many cases, we can take the same about us or same content that we used on the homepage and we'll throw it on the about us page and we'll throw it on the services page. But that is a big mistake. Don't do that, because what Google wants to know and see on your website is unique content throughout, as well as don't take content from other websites and use it on your website. Make sure you update it, make sure it's unique, and make sure you optimize it for keywords that's relevant to your business. Now, when making pages on your website, make sure you have a relevant title. And that leads us to tip number 5. Using H1 titles in your page will really help and tell Google what that page is all about. Now, H1 sounds a little technical, but really it's only the main title on your page. It's the biggest title and it should include the keyword you're targeting. So if you're creating a page for custom jewelry or jewelry repair, make sure you put those keywords in your H1 title. Tip number 6. So if you are borrowing content, you see something interesting, a YouTube video or some article or content from another website, and you want to use it in your blog or make mention it, it's okay to borrow and use some content, but only if we do it the right way. Give credit where credit's due and give them a link back to their website. 7. If there are error messages on your website, do not ignore them. Make sure you take care of them. If you do not know how to take care of them, ask a web developer, ask somebody else that is knowledgeable. I've seen too many websites that were just fine, but all of a sudden one day there's a message about their SSL certificate just expired, and you could see it. It'll say the page is unsecure. Pay attention to all the error messages and get them worked out. Tip number 8 is super important for any website, and that is to make strong call to action statements on your website and give customers and visitors an easy way to contact you, buy from you, get information. Call to actions on your website are those headlines that say, reach out to us now, download our ebook, or contact our store today. When you provide a strong call to action, make sure you give them a very easy way to contact your store. So on a website, if it says call us today and you put the phone number there, you do some programming to that number. If they click it, it can be a click to call and they can call you instantly. If you want them to submit some information, put a form right there and submit. Make it very easy. Make the call to action decisive, short, sweet, and an easy way to follow through on that call to action. Similarly, tip number 9 is related to call to action, but what you should do on your website is make it very easy for customers to contact you. So at the very top, make sure you include phone number, contact us link, social media links, whatever way you want to be contacted. Make sure it's easy and available. Number 10 tip is make sure you are gathering more reviews. So as you get customers, people buying from you and reaching out, ask them for reviews. Give them a link to your GMB profile review page, and then also make sure those reviews are automatically getting added to your website so people can see the latest reviews showing up. Number 11 and final tip, that just a major boo-boo when dealing with your website. If you have a jewelry store website, one of the biggest things that you could do that is a big problem for you is not keeping it maintained and updated. So the last and final tip that I have is keep it updated, keep it maintained, because what happens is if the software that's running your website, maybe it's WordPress, maybe it's the plugins, maybe it's something else, is not updated and maintained, it's possible your site can break. There are security issues, it'll become very slow. Some funky results will come out, and keeping it updated is really the only best way to keep it safe, keep it running, and keep it producing sales for you. If you have any questions or need any help, please give me a call. My name is Guy. My company, Jewelry Store Marketers, helps owners of jewelry stores with a great website and also helps them get more customers locally. So there's more sales, more customers, and everybody's happy. If you need help like that, contact us today. Thank you.